back to Chop It Up, the podcast slash videocast that we do every Tuesday here, where we bring the barbershop conversations from the barbershop into the online sphere. And it is completely off the top, off the dome, unscripted, and whatever we say is whatever we say. And we got to stick by it because it's recorded. It's on the internet. And you know, nothing disappears from this here internet.
Nothing.
Not a thing. All right. So my name is Kevin. I am host of this podcast, and I'll let my fellas introduce themselves, and then we'll jump into it.
Tori, we have an order. Come on, brother.
Oh my God, Tari Watkins, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Hey man, I need y'all to get off my boy Hubert Davis. Not you two, but everybody else in Carolina Nation that didn't want this brother to be the coach. Hubert Davis is doing his thing. The second half of the season, he got him playing right. Mm-hmm. Smash Duke. So I'm happy with that. Spoiled the party. Came in, knocked off number one Baylor, even though the refs tried to take it away from us. That's all right, though. And you know what? Brady Manick, I don't care what to say about the boy from Oklahoma. He balling. Y'all come at me. That's all right. We're going to see what happens. We may lose the next round. I get it. Yeah. It's UCLA, and I have UCLA winning it all. I got a weird bracket, y'all. It's really weird. I don't know how I picked UCLA. I just did, but threw a dart at the wall and just selected. But they still in it. And the bracket's wide open for them to get to the Final Four. So we'll see what happens. Go Heels. Go Heels. Always.
Hi, everyone.
Where's OU at? Oh, never mind. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
You got more than that.
Oh.
Hey, you told me to go.
Hey,
you said we had
nothing wrong with it, brother. Yes, sir.
I was
no breaks is what
giving
we
you
do
the
around here
way.
sometimes.
Yes, sir.
I was giving it to you.
It's all good. Darian Lewis, Tulsa, Oklahoma. As always, very happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's make it happen. Let's do it.
All right.
What you drinking?
Tea?
You better be.
Ish?
Tea-ish.
Hey. Hey. All right, before anybody gets in trouble here.
None ya.
No
New
interesting
brand.
fact for today. I don't think I have anything interesting as far as a random factoid or anything. But we have been seeing, so we've got a lot of NFL signings and trades. Why are you guys looking like that?
Oh, we
Something
expect
off.
you to drop something
Right.
when you say something like
off.
that.
Listen,
We're like, okay,
it's
he's setting
just
up for something. We're like, okay, what is
no,
this?
it's just a lot going on around these parts.
It's a lot going
this week. It's a lot going on.
A lot.
So,
Got it.
so I haven't had a chance to really think through a lot of things today, but that's just work and life. And
It gets like that. Then it's
so,
smooth
how
out.
is your intro going to be straight stats? Look, Ashley calling you the test. She's like, look, how you going to start off just giving us stats?
Talking to me or you?
She talking to you.
him?
Well, girl, you already know. When Carolina wins, I'm a happy camper. You already know this. I was over here scaring Grogu. He was running away because I was screaming. You know, hey, so
The cat.
Grogu the cat. Yes, Darian, me, and that cat. That's right. Yeah, I'm coming up with stats because I got to rub Coach K in it. I mean, I respect the man, but hey, he got drugged, but that's all right. And hey, just saying. Hey, since Kevin's just beating around the corner, I got a question for y'all, man. I got a real quick question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I mean, no, and this is a serious question though. So Calvin Ridley got how many games?
He got a year.
He got a whole year. So he got what? 17 games, right?
Yep.
17 games.
Mm-hmm.
And so Deshaun Johnson may get what? 6? Maybe.
But did he play last season?
If that, okay, no, he did. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. There is,
but
there
he
is
ain't
some
the only one.
disparity there.
Ezekiel Elliott got how many?
That's true.
And I'm a Cowboy fan. Calvin really bet $1,500 on his team and they won. And he got a whole year?
Yeah.
Are our priorities right here? I mean, I'm just being honest.
So yeah, let's talk about Calvin Ridley because we haven't had a chance to talk about that one.
No, we haven't. We haven't talked about him yet.
My whole thing is one, I completely get the whole you don't want to bet on your own sport.
I get
that
it
you
too.
have an influence in.
I get it 100%.
Definitely get that.
Insider
Roman-
information. I get all that.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't signed to them, or was he just not playing then?
He wasn't playing.
Okay,
He was
so
on the
yes,
squad, but he wasn't playing. I think he was injured. Was he injured? Is that what it was?
I can't. I think it might have been.
I think he was injured.
So I get that you want to give him a fine if you want to do that. I don't think it's a year's worth. I don't think that what he did was so egregious. It's not as if he bet on games that he was involved in, that he played in, that he was on the team, on the roster,
Right.
and out on the field for.
And betting them to lose.
Right. And again, on one hand, the NFL is heavily supporting sports betting, right?
Oh yeah.
But on the other hand, you have now where it's like, no, well, we want everybody to participate in sports betting, but it's wrong when our player does it on a game that he's not involved in. Yes, it's in the sport that he plays.
The problem with that is, though, that is a very, very slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope. Well,
And
so is the
that's-
name and likeness thing. That's a slippery slope also. But I know that's a whole different sport. I mean, it's college and NCAA, but yeah, you're right. It is a slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope. And I think, we see what baseball did.
He's still banned.
No, yeah, Pete Rose, people who actually had an emotional tie to that decision are about to die.
They're putting that
And
stuff
it's
in
still
the
in
will.
place. Yeah, and it's still in place,
Do not vote in Pete Rose. Yeah.
because they could do a postmortem and it still may not ever happen.
And it's still, yeah, you're right.
So I think the NFL was probably looking at, if we don't come down hard, the way these guys move around, they pretty much do whatever they want to until they get caught anyway.
Which is, yes, you're right.
So if we don't
Tom Brady.
nail, yeah, which he just may have gotten better at anyway. Anyway, moving along. That's a whole nother topic. We may get back to that. Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
But with this, I think just playing devil's advocate, I think just because it's such a slippery slope that how much longer before somebody actually bets that they're playing in? How much longer before somebody bets not only that they're playing in, but they have influence over?
Right.
Or
it spills over to the refs like it did in
That's what I'm
NBA.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You start creating scenarios that tip the scale in the favor of that you want it to go to. It's just a very slippery slope with that. So
It is.
I think, I have to agree with them. I don't, they had to make an example and they had to make it hard and early, and they did. So.
So we're saying that gambling is more important than, the act of gambling and betting on a team is worse than, like, what was against Ezekiel Elliott, or
We're not saying that, but the NFL is saying it.
that's what I'm saying. When I mean, I
NFL
mean,
No,
the NFL.
I mean, I put myself in this seat, so I'll go ahead and take that role for a second. When it comes to the integrity of the game, it's already in question.
True.
Yeah, I get that.
You can't afford to let anything else muddy those waters. So let's deal with the outside stuff as it comes.
So I would like for you to change that statement.
Okay.
The facade of the integrity of the game. No, I'm being serious.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not in it. All right. I'm not in it. This is where I step out the seat. I'm stepping out the seat right
You
now.
stepping out? Oh, did it get
stepping
too
out
hot?
Yeah, I'm stepping out the seat right here. This is above my pay grade. I'm stepping out the seat. Okay. I'm not an
But
agent. I'm not a
you know what
lawyer.
I'm getting at, though. You know what I'm
not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's my point. The it's already in question. It's already marketing heavy. So I just really feel like they came up to the conclusion we can't afford to let this be something that someone can just brush off. We can't afford it. If they don't nail that down, everything short of actually putting somebody out of the NFL forever.
Right.
To me, they're just fighting for control of the narrative of the internals.
Well,
Right. So they're protecting their bottom line.
How many times has Josh Gordon been kicked out of the NFL forever?
I don't think he's ever been kicked out of the league forever.
He's gotten lifetimes, or I
He-
think it is
No,
indefinite suspensions.
it's been indefinite. That's not lifetime. That's indefinite.
True.
Meaning they can lift it anytime they want to.
True, but how many of those he gotten?
Oh wow. Well, shoot. Well, what's his name? Little mini Mike Tyson from the Baltimore Ravens. What's his name?
Right.
Ray Lewis?
Ray Rice. No,
Ray Rice.
It's Ray-
You mean,
So
you
my
mean Suge
bad.
Knight? You mean Suge Knight?
that dude, lifetime, bro. He never played another down.
He got a chance to come back though.
With who?
He tried out with a couple of teams, man. They
Okay,
were just like, no.
he tried out.
But if he was worth it, he would have gotten taken back. Is my point.
Right.
Didn't he have like? Was that year before like one of his better seasons, or was it the year before that? The running
Again,
back.
we're talking about Ray Rice, right?
Yeah, the running back
Yeah.
from the
Well,
Ravens.
I think he was on his tail. He was a running back, so he was kind of on his tail
He
end.
was what, on his 5th year, 6th year, something like that?
and he was a workhorse too. So they put him through.
Yeah.
They ran him ragged. They ran him like
Yeah, he only
stole
played
something.
6 years.
Yeah, and he only got, and I think
Okay.
when they lifted and gave him a shot again, it was 3 or 4 years later.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Well
he
past
was
his prime at
yeah,
that point.
and so that was, he tried a couple of times. He
That
got
was
a couple of
that was an indirect lifetime ban, pretty much.
Kind of like what they're doing with Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, he's never going to play another down again.
He's not. Yeah.
I would just dare one person. You know
Just
who I
one.
would love to see? You
Just
know
one.
what I would love to see happen?
Seattle.
Yes, but beyond that, because that's not going to happen. Pete Carroll ain't touching him with a 10-foot pole.
No, he's not. Not even close.
Pete Carroll went on record to say, "Yeah, this ain't gonna happen." So, no. What I would love to see, this is a way long end around, but I would love to see Byron Allen by the Broncos because that's in talks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would love to see Allen slide Kaepernick an opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
Well,
a roundabout way, but it could happen though.
Well, it's between
That's a
him and who's the other
possibility.
guy? Is it Robert Johnson or someone else that's also?
The internet guy, but he bowed out.
Okay.
Yeah, he bowed out, and that's when Byron Allen came. That's when his name came. But the owners came to him, to Byron.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Patriots and the two other owners that actually approached him like, hey, would you be interested in?
Robert Smith. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay. Yeah. Robert Smith.
Robert Smith, the former running back from the Vikings.
No.
I'm like, I mean, that's just checking.
No. And Icky Woods is not buying it either.
No, he's not. Pimento cheese.
All day, ladies. Number 44, ladies.
You know, Robert Smith, who is, if I'm correctly, he's the guy that gave away
Yes,
series
paid
money
the
to Morehouse.
tuition for Morehouse. He's
Listen,
done another HBCU as well.
again,
Yeah.
I went there for 2 years. If I can get a little trickle down on that, I'll be good.
Trickle down economics.
Trickle down, pay off these student loans.
Bruh. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I better not say that over the air. Never mind. Mm-mm.
But you know why why they want Robert Smith and now Byron Allen to buy it.
So they
To buy
can
a team.
squash this.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole hiring controversy.
Brian Flores. Yep.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. That's it.
So
we'll see. We'll see.
You know that wasn't a wrongful fire. You know that blind. Flores just wasn't cutting it. You know that.
oh yeah.
Come on.
Speaking of difficult hiring processes,
Yes, sir.
we haven't had a chance to talk about it, but in basically one of the Supreme Court justices is resigning, and now we have if it does not happen, it'd be very, very difficult to understand why. But we have very potentially the first female Black Supreme Court justice right now going through the hearing process. And did you guys get a chance to watch any of it today?
Nah, bro, I was
bit.
working. I work for my money, Kev. I don't know about you, bro.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow, you just gonna try and put it out there like that?
I'm just
Wow. Sorry. Okay. Like you working and got 13 jobs.
dude, he said that like some of us got to work for a living, bro.
Like I ain't got time to sit around and do nothing. But
I'm just kidding with you, Kev.
Okay.
I'm just playing with you.
I trust you to do the research because I'm working.
Right.
Never mind. I ain't gonna start. Ashley gonna come out and say something that I shouldn't be doing.
I got 15 jobs, Mom.
15 jobs, man.
Dude,
I walked to school uphill both ways.
both ways. Both ways.
So
Yes.
yeah, you knew it was going to happen, but there's
What happens
been
with every single one? I mean, the opposite party is always going to grill it
true.
every single time.
But
Yeah,
they're asking this woman. So she is one of the things that I saw when I was on lunch watching things happen.
Yeah, but you ain't got to justify.
You don't have to justify it, man. You know I'm joking with you.
So yeah, so one of the lines of questioning was by that awesome senator from Texas, Ted Cruz, who I just don't understand.
Man. That's your boy.
I just don't understand how he's not president yet. Anyway, Ted Cruz was basically one of the roles that the judge has is where she is on the board of directors for a private school in the DC area.
Yep.
And he starts pulling out every book that he could think of that he could find that had any portion of curriculum that was taught at the school and saying, do you agree with this? Because again, they're trying to, let me just say this, not because, but just coincidentally, they want to try and attach CRT to her and act as if everything that she's about to do be based upon critical race theory, even though they tell me that Ted Cruz went to Harvard Law School. I can't tell sometimes because the logic that he has.
You can't tell sometimes, or you can't tell all the time.
I'm being nice. Listen, I'm trying not to get us cut off by the NSA. I'm just saying. I'm just trying not to get us cut off.
Hey, he's a dull box of crackers, bro. Well, God, I should have said crackers. Dang it.
Crayons?
Crayons. My bad. He's an old box of crayons. I didn't mean that the way it came out, everybody.
Good night.
Cut me off.
Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Not even close to what I meant. An old box of crayons. All chewy and everything. Just soft. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, I mean, you have them trying to... And,
if I drop,
it was
y'all know what happened.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you close to Texas, so you know the Texas Secret Service might be coming out for you.
You've been cut off.
But it's just, you have things like that. You have Lindsey Graham, who questions her about how often she goes to church, and come to find out he only goes like 3 times a year. He
is the church. You didn't realize that?
I'm gonna be
and we're moving. And we're moving. And we're moving.
I couldn't sleep last night. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because the petting meter was about to go all the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, chances, the likelihood of her not being confirmed are very slim to none. And I don't think that the GOP wants to be on that side of history for this. I think that they're posturing for their base. And I think that there'll be a few ceremonial no, we're not voting for her anyway type of votes, but she's going to get confirmed.
Yeah, she'll get confirmed.
Well, there is always the public display versus the actual behind the scenes negotiations and talks.
Right.
Always. And sometimes we actually get to hear them quote, hey, we got to do this for posterity's sake.
Yeah.
And for our base, but here's the reality. And the problem is everyone knows that this is business as usual.
Right.
Because even the question about her being too lenient on child pornography offenders.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what? So what my thing is like, so what are you saying, that she did not go by the precedents that judges are supposed to go by in order to do the sentencing? It's some of the stuff and so my take on all of this so far has been, we don't have anything, so we've got to be creative.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a nutshell. We've got to be able to question because we don't have, listen, if Clarence Thomas got in,
bro.
If Kavanaugh got in,
Well, here and it. I mean, I'll just be 100% honest. When I heard some of the stuff, the questioning, I'm like, it's still the status quo. Nothing has changed in my 50, almost 52 years of being here. This all is always going to happen, depending on which president, which party is doing the nominating. Either side, they're going to make up something. I mean, I've seen it both ways, and so to me, I'm just like, I mean, it's like another day for me, and so it's not that I don't care. It's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just that this is no different than any other nomination. I know what this side's going to do. I know what this guy's going to do. I mean, I know what this side's going to do. This person, there's really not much that they can say against them. They're going to get nominated. She's going to be approved. But and we've seen that so many times. I mean, the most controversial one was probably Clarence Thomas back when I was in college.
But when you're talking about it's business as usual. This is what they do. Both sides. We've seen this, and you're absolutely right. We have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think the goal so much is to dig up as much as it is to rattle. Can we shake you?
Yeah, I give you that.
And how you respond is more going to be more telling than what you respond to.
I give you that. Kavanaugh didn't take it well.
No,
that boy was sweating, bully. I don't know how many glasses of water he went through.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that really is the goal.
That's
is
probably the only way
can
he
we
could sober
shake
himself
you?
up, though.
What'd you say?
That's the only way he could sober himself up, though, was with all the water that he drank. Yeah, I said that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He's got no regret either.
Plus, he had to replenish all those tears. So.
Well, you get dehydrated with too much alcohol as well. Mm-hmm. So.
Yep. But
next,
I didn't say who. I just said it happens.
You just spitting the facts. Huh? Is that it?
Just the facts.
Yeah.
Just the facts.
I think now I will say this. As a black man married to a black woman, I don't know if y'all pick up that there are times where it's like you could see her response like, Jesus, hold the wheel.
There was from some of the clips, it was like, look, you got one more time to ask me that stupid question. I'm not playing.
Yeah. Some of her inflections were like, okay, yeah. They coached her extremely well, but some of that stuff is just natural. Where she was like, "Look,"
but again,
her catchphrase,
can we rattle her?
Right? Yes, because because the Supreme Court justice is not supposed to be one that gets rattled. Right, and I get that.
If they can, here's the other challenge with her. If they can get her to quote unquote act black,
the angry black woman,
it's a wrap.
Yep. Yeah, the angry black woman.
It was the same thing with Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You saw it on her face a couple of times. I was like, ooh. I said, Kamala, hold it back, baby. Hold it back. Hold it back.
Listen, there's a couple times when her neck literally snapped like.
Hey, boy, wait till you get to the green room. Come on, baby. Wait till you get to the green room. It's okay. It's all right. We got you. Hold strong, baby. Hold strong.
Okay.
Man, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me if there was a line of her sorors in the back, arm in arm, like, bruh, we got you. Girl, we got you.
All of a sudden, you're like, hold on.
Listen.
What'd you say to me?
She had to address that a couple of times. Like, listen,
she did.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, don't talk to me like that, basically.
Right.
Because you're going to respect me on this stage.
Today, the judge, she was like, I have no idea about what goes on as far as the curriculum because I'm here to talk about being a judge. That's what we're here for.
I got to put you back in your place real quick. Yeah, and keep you on track because obviously you want to go. That's the other thing. Is she going to go on rabbit trails? Is she going to stick to the point?
Right.
There's so much of the game behind what they're presenting, and
Yeah.
most of that stuff is just jabs to see who's the quote. Everyone got a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
wrong.
it. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. So
Duke had a plan until Carolina punched him in the mouth.
Okay, we're gonna give you this today. You can have this one today.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
for it.
Anytime we talk about Duke badly, I'm here for it.
See, Kevin, I already know I've got the host approval, so I'm good with this.
LeBron.
See, I was about to say we
I'm
already
there for
got to
you
deal
all the
with.
time.
And so now,
speaking of LeBron, I heard a hot take this morning, and I need you to be honest, Kev. I ain't asking you, Darian. I'm asking Kev. I mean, Darian, you can answer if you want to. I'm not.
I'm just curious about the question.
About him coming to Phoenix? About him being traded to Phoenix?
Rick Bucher?
Okay.
Bucher? I forget. And I'm like, okay, he's pretty cool. This brother said that LeBron is not one of the top 10 players in the NBA currently.
So
and he said it with his chest, and he meant it.
I can't fully agree with that.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. Good. There is some sensibility to your thought process. That's all. Yeah, because he was way off. I'm like, really, bro? There's 10 other players better than even with him playing right now. Come on, man. That was a hot take just to say it on TV, or he's watching something else.
Yeah, I mean there are some rising young stars.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes,
there's some veterans out there. I mean, that are doing it and killing it. Mm-hmm. But I could not in my right mind, and just because it's not. I want to prove that it's not just being a hater towards LeBron, right? It's about I'm not saying that, so I'm not going to say no. He's not top 10 because the facts don't bear that out.
Can I add to this question though?
Go for it.
Is he top 10 this year?
Yes.
He's been flat. What?
I don't know. No, I mean, okay. If you break the season up into segments, yes, because right now he's been. Where people are finally seeing what they've been asking for him, bro. Just take the game over. If you lose, you lose.
He's heating up. He's heating up.
Just take the game over and stop being the passer that we know that you are. Take the shots, drive it. You're a large human. Take advantage of that. I mean, that's what he did to Kevin Love last night. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was
the whole crowd was like, ooh.
I saw it this morning when on the replay, and I was like, oh, God. And he literally tweeted, he says, Kevin, I still love you. Am I still invited to the wedding? But bro, it was
yeah.
It was
kind of
it was.
Didn't
he put him on the ground?
Yeah, he fell on the ground.
Yeah.
But he didn't stand over him. He turned the other direction.
And ran off.
He didn't mug him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but oof.
Yeah, it was ugly.
I mean, 38 points. I forgot how many rebounds. I mean, he's been putting up stats the past 2 to 3 weeks that people have been asking him to do.
But up to this
season.
point, yeah, he hadn't been.
Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. LeBron, in my opinion, turns it on towards the end of the season.
I agree.
He gets kind of into playoff mode.
He does.
So that's kind of his MO the last few years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's been doing that even for a while.
At stats though, he's leading the league in average points per game.
And he's also isn't he leading for the scoring title this year or close to it, like in second? He's either first or second for the scoring title.
Yeah, because he's averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah, I think he's
okay.
I think he's right there with.
They've been some quiet points.
Well, yeah, when you got Westbrook over there throwing and it's hitting the bleachers when he shoots it. I mean, 18 turnovers in a quarter. I mean, come on, man. And you've got. I'm not. Never mind. I was going to call him paper plane, but never mind. The brow,
street
paper
clothes.
paper brow. Yeah, exactly.
Street clothes.
Yeah, pretty much street clothes. That's right.
Or Big Bird.
Big Bird. Yeah, so I mean, he's had to, man. I mean, yeah,
Uh, but that would be the only thing, and unless he begins to do that consistently, that is going to be the only thing that's going to keep him in talks of some of the best ever.
yes, because he's what
Because
38.
that's what the best ever players do.
Yes, that is what they do.
Oh, the rest of y'all ain't gonna show up? No problem. I'm not finna lose.
Exactly.
You can
And
help me or you can get out of my way. I'm not
right,
losing.
and if you happen to lose, but you're carrying your team and nobody, okay, we can respect that. Take the shots. Take it to the lane. Stop being afraid to make free throws or shoot free throws. Take it to the bucket, man.
Yeah.
Man up. Let's go. So yeah. I just want to see your opinion on that hot take.
I'm
My heart's still there.
I'm gonna start a petition for the NBA to reinstitute defense.
Did you see the score the other night? Was it who does Karl Anthony Towns play for?
Minnesota.
They scored 169 points, and the other team scored 159. Bro, and it wasn't overtime. He scored 60 points.
Come on, man.
I'm like,
come on, man.
There was no that's worse
Come
than
on,
the
man.
All-Star game.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And in the All-Star game, they don't play defense.
That just sounds like an exercise of layup, layup, layup. We're just gonna keep doing this because until the time the clock runs out, I'm gonna throw up a few.
And I may
threes.
be off by 10 points. It was either 149 to 159 or it was 159 to 169.
It was 149 to 139 against the Spurs.
Okay, so I was off, but I was off for the other direction.
But still, I mean,
that's still a lot of points, bro.
We're talking
150.
We're talking basically 2 NBA games from like our growing up era.
Yes,
that's the score that you would have.
Yeah, when this is like in the low 80s or maybe high 70s,
right, for
the whole game.
Now, yeah, I not to play a devil's advocate because I hate it. I'll be honest with you, I hate it. I do. I'm like, will somebody put a body on these people, please?
Body them up.
But
I get better defense on NBA 2K.
Just saying. No, what I was gonna say though is there is a very distinct difference with the players then versus the players now, and I'm talking about just league to league, and that is you don't. Everybody shoots threes now.
That's true. Big men and everybody.
Everybody shoots threes. Everybody drains it, from the line.
Yeah, just like the kid Brady Manick from Carolina. He's a big guy. He's from Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. And he would normally be playing 5, but he hit them buckets and threes on Duke that night, though. It was amazing.
But also, nobody gets clothesline. I miss a good clothesline in the NBA.
Hey,
I miss those.
Do you remember that playoff game with the Pistons and the Celtics when Robert Parrish literally took his forearm, went like this against Lambert's chest? He bent over and came over like this with a tomahawk arm across his back. Didn't even get ejected. He got a foul, and I think it was I can't remember if it was a technical or not. Forearm shivers, bro.
That was back in the day when you had to be in shape, and you actually had to be an athlete.
You had to be cut. You had to bulk up, bro. You had to. You were not Curry coming through the lane, bro.
Right.
Curry doing that stuff that he does now, just dribbling through the lane. He would have lost a couple of teeth by now.
Rick Mahorn would have cut his
Dennis Rodman,
his elbow on his
Oakley. Come on, man. They
Anyway, yeah. Put a
body
on him. Oof.
Yeah.
And so that's why I know again. LeBron just became second on the all-time scoring list.
Yep.
But I can't really respect it.
I don't expect you to respect it, Kev. I'm not being funny. I wouldn't expect you to, just because of, your animosity towards LeBron.
Not animosity. It's not animosity.
Okay, you can call it what you want to call it.
Fact finding.
Fact.
Calling the man llama.
It's perceptive fact finding. Thank you, Darian. You called the man llama.
You called him
That
llama.
is not fact finding.
That's not animosity. That is identification.
I love
okay.
her.
Okay,
The
you know what,
apostolic call of my life.
The
means that I
apostolic. Are we
identify
really
things
going there?
And I
For
call
real?
them what they are.
Since when has being an apostle?
He's now Adam. He's Adam in the garden.
Since when was being petty a prerequisite for being an apostle?
If I see a cow, I'm going to call it a cow. If I see
But
a
if
dog,
LeBron
I call it
runs
a dog.
across, he calls it a
If
llama.
I see a llama, I call it a llama.
Oh, Lord.
If I see a goat, I call it a goat. But a llama is a llama.
Oh my goodness.
They may both be on 4 legs, but there is a difference. They
Did
may
you watch
both
The
play
Emperor's New
basketball.
Groove yet?
Huh?
Did you watch The Emperor's New Groove yet? You said you were going to.
Oh, I said that. No,
Oh, that
I
was
haven't
Darian?
yet. Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't yet. Yeah, I need to, just so I can laugh, just scream.
Yes. Just so you can laugh.
Too
Exactly.
funny. Yes,
Yes, sir.
llama.
Good
All right.
grief. That's what we're doing, huh?
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
I'm just saying. I don't respect the points because again, it kind of flows with this whole thing of we're seeing elevated number of scoring because there's lack of defense.
But here's the thing. It's the same thing that we've heard with teams that have a soft schedule. You play who you play. You play the schedule that's put in front of you. And if you come up against somebody that is a formidable opponent, you need to beat them. But you play in the era that you play in. And because if everybody else is doing it, I mean, so it's an even playing field. Now, yes, with the 3-pointer, yeah, you're going to score more points than Wilt. You're going to score more points than these cats that played in the 70s and the 80s before the 3-pointer was brought on. I agree with that.
Right.
But still, there's other dudes that have been in the league just as long as LeBron and been in the league before LeBron with the 3-point shot, and they're nowhere even close to him. I mean, so yeah, I get it, Kev, that you don't want to give him any credit. I get that. Like I said, I expect that from you, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that it's worthless. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean anything. It does. I mean, it's pretty huge. Nobody else in his era is even remotely close. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Everybody that he's passed have been old heads, commentators, retired, right?
Let me take a look.
I don't think it's been anybody that's playing right now.
No, I don't believe so.
So if it's this era, if it's the point to where it's no defense, how come there aren't more names up there where he is? If we're gonna speak facts, Kev, speaking the truth.
Okay, give me just a second. Give me a second. All right.
Kevin's like, oh, I got you. Hold on.
Apostle, come on, Apostle, what you got?
So I mean, you have granted Durant has like 400 less games than LeBron, but he's 22.
He's number 22.
But he's got 400 less games.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. That makes sense.
What was he out? 2 years?
Huh?
Yeah, and he came in the league after him too.
He came in the league after
He hasn't
LeBron.
been in the league as long as LeBron.
Yeah, he came in the league after LeBron.
But he got hurt. He was out for like a year or something.
A year, like he was been out a
2
lot.
years.
With
Yeah.
the Nets and with the Nets, and he was out quite a
And
bit.
the Warriors.
He was out quite a bit with the Thunder with that foot issue. Remember when he had that foot surgery? He was out for quite a bit.
So yeah, he's a number of seasons behind.
Yeah.
And KD, even though he gets on my nerves, the dude's a scorer. The dude's a pure scorer. I mean, you can't take that away from him. 7 foot something, whatever he is, the brother can score.
Oh, he was like 6'11".
It's close enough, man.
Oh, good.
I mean, no, you got.
You said that with passion. Close enough. Yes, sir. Yes.
You're
sir.
being all. He's 6'11" and 3/4, bruh. Okay,
6'10" technically. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, but with the
but
the
if
lack
he grew
of-
that Amistad fro though, he'd be up at 7 foot though.
yeah,
He
I don't think he can, sir.
I don't think he can.
I think that's actually what he's trying to do.
It
yeah,
ain't
'cause
working.
you do
I'm
have
It ain't
to
working.
I'm
you
being
do have to
petty. I'm sorry.
moisturize and do
I'm being
things to your
petty.
hair to help it to grow.
I'm being
So-
petty. I'm so sorry. I'm being petty.
So yeah.
So what did you find, Kev?
So I mean, you've got others that yes, they're much further down on the list, but even you have as far as recent era, Carmelo's number 9 on the list.
Carmelo's been playing for like 168 years.
Carmelo's the same as LeBron.
Again, LeBron's been playing for 168 years. And how close is he to LeBron?
They've both been in the league for 20 years.
Carmelo came out and when they beat Kansas, and that was 90. What was that? Was that
I think
90?
only
Carmelo
played
came
one-
out the year before.
Was that 90? What year was that? Or was it 2000s?
I thought it was the 2000s.
I think it was the 2000s.
Would have to be.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be
because
that long.
Carolina won the championship in 05. So it's 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they actually both came out 2003
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because
Because
LeBron was number 1.
yep.
Someone named Darko Milicic was number 2.
Milicic, get it right.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Detroit for making one of the most
You
worthless
on
picks.
one tonight, man. What?
Told you, man. I got way too much sleep, bro. I got way too much sleep last
Yeah,
night.
shout out to Detroit for making one of the most worthless picks in the last
Dude,
20 years.
even I knew that back then. I'm like, this boy Darko better be a beast. And I'm looking, I'm like, he is not going to pan out.
Yeah. I mean,
Darko did not pan out.
they passed up Carmelo, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade.
All Hall of Famers, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
All Hall of Famers.
I mean, even if you want to go down, not Hall of Fame, not
It's the
fully
Knicks,
Hall of Famers,
bro.
but you
I
got
mean,
Kendrick Perkins that was in that draft class. You've got
Big Perk.
yeah, you got some players that was in that. Kyle Korver.
It was the Knicks, man. They've been. That's why Stephen A is always pissed at the world because
No,
he's
that
a
was
Knicks
the
fan.
Pistons. That was the Pistons.
I thought it was
that
the
picked him.
Knicks.
The Pistons.
Who
picked
did the
him.
Knicks draft in? Who am I thinking about?
No, that year it was the Pistons.
Did they trade for Darko at one point?
No, they got him because they had a pick from Memphis.
No, I'm
is
talking
what
about,
it's showing.
the Knicks. Did he?
Oh,
did
they
he-
may have. I think I don't know.
maybe
but-
that was it. I can't remember.
No,
I was
'Cause,
off.
you know-
That's my fault. My bad.
You know, I choose moments to laugh at Detroit too.
I'm okay with that.
If I
I'm okay with that.
listen, if there's a moment for me to laugh at Detroit, Duke, or LeBron, I'm taking it and I'm enjoying it and having a great day.
Okay.
I'm right there with you with two of them.
So
Yeah.
Speaking of a great day,
Uh-oh. What you got for us?
no, I got a question because I'm trying to keep up with this and I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. This Brown situation with
Baker.
Watson and Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a whole hoopla about Deshaun. I
Yeah.
haven't heard them release Baker or
They
trade
haven't released Baker yet. They haven't released him or traded him. He's requested a trade, but they're probably waiting for a team that wants Baker. Which I mean, they were talking to say that somebody said it may have been Rick Bucher again that said that he won't play. He won't be on a squad come the beginning of the season. I'm like, okay, man, a quarterback is a hot commodity. Somebody's going to have him on their squad. I mean, I don't know what's up with his hot takes today, but yeah,
But the way free agency is going, that window of getting top dollar is closing
Saints,
fast.
Bills, Carolina already said that they didn't want Baker Mayfield. They already said no. So I mean, there's other places. I mean, you never know what San Francisco's gonna do with Jimmy Garoppolo. Seattle still needs a quarterback. Saints signed
Seattle made
Winston
the
for 2
decision.
years. Huh?
Seattle made the decision.
Who'd they make it? Who? Teddy Bridgewater
No,
Who?
no, Bridgewater staying in Denver.
in Denver. Who'd they pick?
That's how memorable he is. Who did they grab?
well, while you think about that, just imagine though how invigorating that day was for where he's like, I want to be traded, and Cleveland was like, nope, not happening.
Nope.
And then 10 minutes later, they was like, by the way, we got
We're
a trade
bringing
for
in
Deshaun.
Deshaun. Yeah.
So And then he put out something that said, "I want to thank the city of Cleveland for supporting me, for being there for
He
me."
did that. He did that before the Deshaun thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was before Deshaun. That was before anybody said anything about any trade rumors. They're like, "Why is he putting this out?" Obviously, he knows something that we don't know. It was before the Deshaun stuff.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
he was trying to trigger something.
I mean, I'm saying that's what they were saying. I'm not saying that's what he meant to do, but
No, I honestly believe that he was trying to trigger something.
he probably was.
Look, y'all gonna do it. One way or another. You're going to release me. And dude, sometimes these players forget, man. once you put ink to paper, they own you.
They do, but the Browns are still not the smartest organization out there. I mean, they could trade Baker. I'm sure there's teams out there that would trade for Baker, but now.
But trade what is my point?
Well, here's the thing: that you've already put it out there that you want to get rid of him, because it was put out there before he even asked that. Everybody knew when they said that we need an adult as our quarterback. That was before he even requested a trade. Yeah, that's what they said. They said we need an adult at quarterback. The moment the Browns said that, Baker's stock went down as far as trade value, because they know, any owner knows at that point, you don't want him on your team. So you're not going to get any value for him, because you've already humiliated the man in public by saying that he's not an adult. Now, I'm not saying that they're wrong, because he does need to mature. I'll give you that. He makes great commercials, but he does need to mature when it comes to the locker room, from what I've seen and what I've heard and on the field. But you don't have any trade value at that point when you literally cut down your quarterback and say that he's not mature enough. That's their fault. They should have kept their mouth shut, and then they would have been able to have some trade capital for Baker Mayfield.
I'm just wondering if they brought because that's just an expensive. I was going to say, I wonder if they brought him in to be the catfish in the water, stir things up. Because
for Baker
responds best. Baker responds best with head-to-head competition.
I don't disagree.
He does not do good when he's just a man. That's my point. That's why I backed up.
Fish.
That's why I backed up.
Yeah, the most lucrative contract for a quarterback.
Yeah, that's why I backed up. There's got to be something in the works. But my thing is, as much as they've put on the table for Brother Watson, Randy Watson. No, the as much money as they put on the table for him, though, you're not just gonna come up with, we'll give you like 5 6 rounders.
No.
No.
This isn't.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, what package is someone going to be able to bring?
That's a good question, man.
Yeah, because the NFL, the QB commodity is really interesting right now, because you got Matt Ryan that just went over to
the Colts.
The Colts.
Old Matt Ryan. He ain't Matty Ice anymore.
Very much.
He's like Matty Slushy right now.
But then you got Marcus Mariota that went over to
Falcons.
No, he went to the Falcons. Yeah,
he went to the Falcons.
And I think that San Francisco is trying to see how things float out before they figure out what they're doing with Jimmy G.
Here's the thing, though, man. Every time Jimmy G gets put in a corner, and like they said they're going to trade him, he comes out, gets him to the NFC Championship game. I'm like, what if he would have gotten to the Super Bowl? And he almost did. Mm-hmm. What are y'all going to do then? I'm like, yeah, he's always making it difficult. And guess what? He should.
Yeah.
Because this is
his livelihood. That's the point. Yeah.
He should. But they should have. Yeah, they should. They're stringing that brother along. And then who's the quarterback that they drafted in the draft? What's his name? The young kid, black kid.
San Francisco?
Yeah. What's his name? Okay, I hear Kev typing.
Yeah, I'm looking. Trey Lance?
Yeah.
Or Nate Sudfeld. It's Trey Lance.
It's Trey Lance, yeah.
Bro, you need to go check something out?
I heard a dog.
That's just,
we're hearing it too.
Oh, that's yours. I'm sitting like, What?
No,
What's
that's my
going
dog.
on? I ain't got no dog.
That's
And I know
Prince.
that ain't Grogu up in here barking.
My wife just
I'm
came
like,
in,
what
so
the?
Prince
Hey,
is
I'm about
like,
to go get my anointing oil if Grogu is in here barking.
Oh my god.
Pull some
Anointing, bro, you better let that thing out.
he good. He's actually good for the day. It's interesting. He doesn't like to go out at night. He is early in the morning, middle of the day, and then he's like, I'm good until the next morning.
Really?
Yeah, he does not.
That's
Our other
unusual.
dog will go out at like 8, 9 o'clock at night and then come in and be good. This dog is like, no, it's dark. I'm good. It's getting dark. I'm good.
That's a blessing.
Something jumped on him. Something jumped on him one night,
Nah, I ain't going back out there.
and he's boom.
Y'all can go out there and pee if you want to, but I ain't going out there. Nah, I'm good, fam.
I'm good.
I'll hold it. Yeah, in the morning I can pee so bad I can taste it, but I'm okay. I'm gonna hold it. I'll be all right.
Now, did I tell you how my dog almost lost his life though?
Oh, no, I don't remember the story.
Okay,
no.
so yeah, we've got a few minutes left on this. So my wife and I, we recently got our backyard done. I think you guys saw the pictures of it.
Yeah.
Hallelujah for getting that backyard done, because when it rains here, there were times where it was like, yeah, we're gonna go out swimming in the swimming pool because that's the way our backyard just held water.
Right.
Because the ground here is so hard that
Yes.
it doesn't soak through.
Yep.
So we got the backyard done. We were like, look, we're going to do something nice for the dog. We're going to give him a dog. We're going to put some artificial turf over there so that way he can kind of just hang out there,
Right.
roll on it, what have you. He's also got some
Right.
other areas to do his business.
Right.
Good. So I come down one Sunday morning, getting ready. I think I was preaching that morning. So I'm coming down, getting breakfast done,
Right.
about to cook up some eggs because I let him out at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Come down, start making coffee. Why is my artificial turf all up? He pulled all of the artificial turf up. Just got on one and just was like, and pulled it all up, nails, spikes, and all. I was like, okay, I can't tell my wife right now because she's trying to bring a word from the Lord. She's up on the mountaintop, so I cannot right now.
You got to hold that till later, bro.
Once she finishes her sermon prep, okay, let's talk.
Oh, it's gonna be a Moses experience coming down.
It's like, I love my dog, but if you say he got to go, right now I can't argue with you. I can't.
I thought you were going to tell us something like the dude got caught in the ditch or in a hole somewhere.
No.
So no, he almost got snuffed out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, my dogs have done stuff before, and I know how it was when they tore up stuff. Like when they literally ate through the sheetrock and pulled out the dryer duct in our wall.
Wow.
We came back from church, and I led worship that day.
Like, God didn't prepare me for this.
And we were getting the tile done, so the washing machine had been pulled from the wall. I just saw dollar signs. I was hot as fish grease, bro. I said, I don't want to see that dog. I don't want to see either one of them. Y'all put them up somewhere. Because if I see one of them, I can't say that either because they're going to call PETA on me. Somebody going to call PETA. Tell me right now, I don't want to see near one of them dogs. I went straight, near one of them.
Near.
So, Kev, I feel your pain, bro.
Yeah.
Nary one.
And then to make things even just like, okay, you're not that bright. So we couldn't, because of, we were trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to do with it? So we tried to roll it up, didn't realize how much sand was actually in it. So we got it about halfway, and then there was still an area that was just still in the area. So we were like, okay, we'll get to it. And he would hop over and kind of lay on the artificial turf like, oh, this is nice. Dummy, you could have had all of that. That was all you. That was all for you. So now we pulled it up. We're going to go ahead and repurpose it for something else a little later on. But I'm like, you could have had that nice feel of
Sit on somebody. Ooh.
Right. He rolling on it like, oh, this is good. Oh, what is this? Is this velvet? What is this?
Is that velvet? Ain't nothing but other perm.
I'm like, dude.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Wow.
So yeah, that is my dog Prince, and he is funky.
Oh my goodness. Funny.
I feel for you, bro. I can't even muster up a laugh right now because I know your pain, bro.
So we had just like less than a week and a half later after it was done. Y'all saw my Instagram, my Facebook post. I was like, da, 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 da. I was like, yeah.
The dog said, "Hey, hold my puppet chair. I'll be back."
Yeah. So now we've got a fence, and he goes in his dog run. He can. We're still got to kind of get some things as far as trying to put some quarter minus and some DGs, some granite down so that he can't dig as much as he wants to dig. But it's like, yep.
The granite rocks.
No, the DG deconstructed granite or something like that. It's like very, very fine, but it becomes it becomes a little harder.
Yeah, those those things are expensive, bro. Rocks are not cheap.
Oh no, that's part of what we paid for the end of the other area. So this area is going to be more like just the kind of sand and DG to give him something hard that he can be on without trying to dig through everything because he's a digger.
Right. Whew.
So, and that's the story of how my dog almost lost his life.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is also my story of why I don't have pets. That's it. I've always had the firm belief if it comes down to feeding me or my pet.
Oh no, I'm coming first.
Oh yeah.
That's a wrap, bro.
Listen, the Humane Society is right down the street.
Hey, bro, I love Grogu. That's my dude. The 2 dogs we had, but not a single pet comes before anybody else in my house. No.
Nope.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I care for them dearly.
But
they don't pay the mortgage.
And let me say this: it's a dog. I'm not carrying it around with me.
No, bro.
I'm not dressing it up.
Nope.
All right. We ain't got but 2 more minutes.
The further he came with this, the further he's gonna have.
Bro, I'm not painting any nails.
To get groomed. I'll take him to get groomed because.
Oh yeah, I'll take him to get groomed.
I'll take him, all that stuff. But I'm not putting him in an outfit for every holiday. I'm not taking it. First of all, that joke is too big for me to try and put in a car every time.
No,
I struggle with just getting him when we gotta take him to the vet or take him to the groomer.
I don't even want to buy clothes for myself. I know I'm not buying clothes for my dog or my cat. Them jokers ain't cheap.
Thank you for wearing clothes today. We appreciate it. Thank you.
You called me on a good day.
I believe that.
I'm just
but that's your house.
And I'm the only one in it.
Right, that's your house.
I'm the only one in it. Y'all can take that for what y'all want it to be.
Okay.
Just saying. Hey. Close your eyes, Grogu. Close your eyes, Grogu. Turn your head, bro.
That would be hilarious. You catch your cat staring you like.
How much time we got left? Okay, yeah, we got to end this quick, bro. This may go in the wrong direction real quick. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. If you ever turn around and your cat looking at you like.
All right, listen, on that note, we are going to go ahead and cut this.
Darius, that was all you. That wasn't even me that time.
My bad.
Oh.
All right, well, listen, that is it for this edition of Chop It Up, the place where we, of course, have these conversations that are completely unscripted, unplanned,
completely
unthought of before we actually have them. These are off the top, off the dome type of conversations here on the Internet Barbershop. Listen, we appreciate y'all. Have a great time. We'll see you next time. Be blessed.
Y'all be good.